So my Cooper's here, playing Skin 1 here. Welcome back to Creating Crafts Season 4. Right now I'm joined by Wooden and Pig Blocks. No, I'm sorry, Little Boy Caesar and Pig Blocks. Anyway, yeah, I started working on the sails.
Oh my god, Juice is so good.
I got the first one done. That's what it's looking like. It looks okay. But now I gotta do all the rest of them.
It looks okay. I mean, it could be better, but I guess it's okay.
I used 4 stacks for just that tiny little sail down there. 3, 2, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna do that. There you go, that's what it's looking, excuse me. Rip. Anyway, that's what it's looking like. It looks pretty good. The only thing I've really got to do now is add the ropes on it, and also... Sorry, I was stretching. And also I think another sail right here at the front, and then another sail coming from here across to there. I think, yeah. And that'll be it. So the only things I really gotta do for the ropes are get a bunch of oak fences and take them from the top underneath the crow's nest and bring them down and back 3 blocks. So you'll shimmy down and over to here. And then same with this one, except this one's just gotta come straight down. And then that one, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just comes straight down as well. So all of them come straight down except for this one, and that's gonna take a ton of oak fences. And I'm not gonna do that right now. What I'm gonna do is finish off the sails. So I've built the front sail and the one that's supposed to go diagonal, and that's what it's looking like right now. The front sail is like it's wrapped up, so yeah. Now the only thing I've really got to do is build the side bits that go all the way up on both sides, and also got to build some ropes connecting from there to there and from there to there, and where else? Oh yeah, from there to there. Yeah, I just gotta build a lot of ropes, man.
Okay.
So, yeah, I gotta go out and gather a bunch of wood, but I don't really want to. Good news, everyone. I've got the first set of ropes done. So what I've done is I've made them connecting from there to there, from there to there, and from there to there, and also from there to there, and on the same side. Alright, on the other side I did the same thing. So, yeah, basically all the ropes I did are the ones connecting from the main mast, the one with the crow's nest on it. And I kind of want, maybe, there's a goat around here. And I was thinking about connecting a rope from that one to that one, like going down. But I'm not too sure about that. I think there's a rope, yeah, there's a rope going from here to there, so I gotta do that. And then I've got ropes going from there to there, just like that side, so yeah, that's pretty much all there is left for me to do on the pirate ship, believe it or not, besides the underneath of it, which I still have no idea what to do for it. But I've only got 42 oak fences left, and I don't think that's going to be enough. But I can certainly try. That was my phone going off, by the way, 1 second. Okay, the pirate ship's outside is 100% done, and this is what it's looking at like. I think the pirate ship looks pretty good. And you want to know a fun fact? This is the first actual pirate ship I've built. All the other ones I've built in the past have been like square blobs with a triangular front and square sails. And that was pretty much it. But this one, there's so much detail and different shapes and colors in it. And the ropes and everything. It may not be 100% accurate to what a real boat looks like, But God, does it look good. I am super, super proud of this. Like, for building this in survival, after not building pirate ships for a long, long time, and they always came out to look like square blobs. Man, that looks good. Okay. So, I still gotta figure out what to put on the underneath of the pirate ship, but that is for another day. What I want to do this episode is I want to not work on the island right now because I have some plans of what I want to put here, but I'm not done messing around in a creative test world just yet. And these house layouts are temporary anyways, so these could all just be like non-existent in the next episode. What? But the one that is going to stay is going to be that one because I know exactly what I want to go here. But yeah, I don't want to work on the island yet because I don't want to force myself to work on the island if I don't know what to put on the island yet. So what I want to do, well, I know what I want to put on the island. I want to put a pirate town, but I don't know, excuse me, the designs of the houses. I know I kind of want them to follow the same block palette as these houses, but I don't want them to use like oak logs as the main structure of the build because that is expensive. I went out and mined a whole oakwood forest just to get these 5 houses done. That's not a joke. You know what I could do? I could put huts around here, like, hear me out. I know the Hut clan exists and all, but I've been playing around with huts recently, like small shacks, I wouldn't say huts, but like small houses that turn it from just a small 3x3 house to a ginormous detailed build. I've been experimenting around with that a lot, and I kind of think it fit over here, just to fill in the space and have like, oh yeah, blacksmith goes here, and Fisher Hut goes there, and all that. I think it'd look good. But no, that's not what I want to do today. What I want to do is, I want to make a bee farm. Because I've got plenty of arrows or bows left over from my skeleton farm, so I'm going to grab these guys and bring them over to the industrial district so I can make bees. Don't worry, these guys are going right back to where they came from, underneath that tree. I just need to breed them a bunch, get 2 baby bees, have them live in a hive, and then bring these guys back over here and make a bee farm out of that hive. So, yeah. Why are there so many pillagers around recently? 1 second. There's been no cow for me to find for like 3 years. Alright, but yeah, that's what I want to do. And I'll come back to y'all once, figure out all the details for it. Because I want to sell candles. That's what I want to do. I want to make a candle shop this episode. So, yeah. Alright, so the bee farm is somewhat done. The only issue is the trapdoors in front of the fire, or campfires, is kind of blocking the honeycombs whenever they get sheared. So it'll shear it, get dropped down, and these can sometimes cover it. And those are there because sometimes the bees will fly into the fire. So what I'll have to end up doing is raising the minecart up by 1 block and putting a line of blocks here. So that way... You trying to start a fight? Like I was saying, so that way I won't have to worry about efficiency loss and I can get more honeycombs that way. But for right now, I don't really care because I'm in there right now and breeding up bees. So I'm trying to get 24 so I can have 3 in each hive. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. The bees. The bees. There's so many. This is the only sound I've heard. Help me. Release The bees! Oh god. Oh my god. Jesus. That's a lot of bees! That's a lot of bees! Alright, so the whole idea of what I just did is that when it's day, those trapdoors will flap down, so nothing gets dispensed out. However, when it's night, they raise up, so that way the bees can get back into where they need to be. And hopefully that works out. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is make this a bit shorter, like, I don't know, maybe about that short. There we go. So whenever it's sunset, they just go down. And that should do it for... That should do it for the bee farm, I think. Oh! Just hear all of them gather. Jesus. Now hopefully all should go well. And we should see exactly what I said happen at night. Start recording again at night. Oh! Alright. I've tried limiting the problem as much as I can by putting the dispensers on the side, so that way whenever they harvest, it'll shoot out onto this side most likely. And if it doesn't, there's nothing I can really do about that, but at least I tried. Good news, I just heard like 3 iron golems die. I've been up here just fixing the farm by putting down solid blocks for these villagers to walk on. Then all of a sudden they're like, oh hey, we can work it out. Then all of a sudden I hear, it's like somebody beating a metal trash can with a stick, and I was just like, oh, it's working. Yeah, that's the analogy we're going with. Iron golems sound like metal trash cans being beaten with sticks. This farm spawns 2 iron gollies at once. And they all drop down here. And in the time I've been putting that floor in, we got 42 iron! Sheesh! Let's see how much we get from these 2. There goes one. There goes another. Ba 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 ba. Nice. Okay, not a singer iron golem. I don't know, they could sing. Anyway, not a single iron golem has spawned in the time of last night to now, and I think that does have to do with how happy they are based on whether they can sleep or not. Just my luck. It starts working one time and never works again. All the time. All the time. I put everything back to the way it was, besides the bell. I tried this. I don't know. I really don't get what I'm doing wrong. But I guess not everything's a lesson. Sometimes you just fail. I just had a thought. What if I try making a rudimentary iron farm out of this? Because just sitting here, I've gotten 63 iron, and I've also died because iron golems just decided they wanted to wail on me all at once. 3 of them, all at the same time, because I was standing over here just peacefully whacking away at them. Then all of a sudden, they reached through the door, grabbed me by the neck, and said, "Come here!" and threw me on the ground. Okay. I've made some major modifications to the trading hall at a stretch, sorry. I made some major modifications to the trading hall, transforming it into what was a trading hall into an iron farm. So this is what the inside looks like. There's a skeleton up here. I don't think they noticed it though, but... Oh. Anyway, I want to try and get them in a boat and put them like on the glowstone so they'll see him and just be like, "Come here!" and just run towards them. But this thing's been producing. So yeah, I realized that with the iron golems being aggressive towards me, I couldn't trade with the villagers, so just like, alright, you know what? Let's make this into an iron farm and have like a snaking pathway back here to where I can get in and trade with them, and also make sure they're still in their where they need to be. So this is what it looks like on all sides now. Sadly, the signs aren't like on this side, but I'd never really used them. I've always just like been like, okay, what do you have? You have Silk Touch, okay. And so on and so forth all the way down here. But yeah, that's how that works. And then there's the Iron Farm collection system is down here. This is where the most important villagers are, in my opinion. These guys, the ones that keep the Iron Farm running, they're all down here. I don't know where this one came from. He's just kind of here, and I gave him a lectern, and I'm trying to get trident enchants from him, and that's not going so well because for some reason my base is very laggy right now, and I'm assuming it has to do with the Iron Farm. Anyway, this is how well it's been doing. Thank you all very much for watching this video. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Once you're here, We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.